Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex. Quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs. Relativity theories, worlds getting small. Grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep. Grafing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold. Brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everybody?
That's dope.
Hold off. Nice. Where's our music?
Hello there.
Hello there. There's my soundboard. I was like, what's up with my soundboard today? All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let me make sure all my streams are working. One sec. Let's get the vertical up in a second. You know what's really funny?
My actual feet.
The actual feet. I did like that. Yeah. Yes, I'm glad you're doing that during the Twitch, and not the YouTube, because I don't want a record of that on YouTube. UCLA being like, Dr. G here's talking about actual feet. Fuck.
Fuck! Actual education gives you actually feet.
Actual feet. One second. Let me start. Sorry, I gotta get a bunch of things started. You know who I met with actually just now? I was getting lunch.
Chiropodist.
Hypatia. Do you remember Hypatia? The math Chinese communist party. Yeah, Hypatia. Yeah, Hypatia's in Los Angeles right now, and randomly hit me up and said, "Hey, you want to like meet up?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Dude. Like what? There are very few people I've met IRL from like this whole world, like in the real. Yeah. Nick's like, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I met up with Hypatia. Fucking cool. Talking about like funding things and whatnot. Apparently, Hypatia knows a lot of like big philanthropist people that are doing stuff with nonprofits and math education, all that jazz. So no, it was good to catch up. I need my social stream to work. What the hell is up with social stream today, dude? What?
The only reason I haven't come and seen you is because I'm dreading the concept of trying to get through your customs.
I think you'd be okay, dude. We have pretty good relationships with the UK, no? Do we not?
Oh,
I think we're pretty friendly.
Right, so it's automatic backwards and forwards if you don't have a criminal record.
Oh.
You have to remember, I grew up on a council estate. I've got a criminal record half a mile long.
Yes, I have a criminal record. Oh no.
Now it gets expunged here.
Oh, but they still look at it on the US side.
They ask you, have you ever been arrested? And even being arrested, that happens here quite a lot.
Arrested is considered like a criminal. I guess so. I mean, for us, I don't think arrests count, but if you're like convicted, that's like definitely on your record.
It's fundamentally different in the US though, because they need proof to arrest you. They don't need you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, y'all don't have a Bill of Rights.
Surprise, motherfucker!
It's like, oh, something bad happened in this area, and you're here. You're under arrest.
Oh, that's no fun, dude.
Literally that quite a few times just because of where I lived. You know.
That's no fun. That's no fun, dude. One sec. I'm trying, dude. I absolutely hate Task Manager. Why can't it like keep things in one place? Oh, now like my whole thing's like freezing.
There's a way to do that. Oh shit, I forgot what it is now.
Yeah, I have to tell it to like sort by name.
No, there's a way to lock it in place so it
is there?
doesn't move around.
Yeah, I want it to like just stay.
Remember.
Oh my god, look at all these, dude. What? I need to kill all these versions of Social Stream Ninja, dude. What's going on here, dude? What? No, go away.
Right. In the grand scheme of things, Windows 11 is the worst thing to ever been invented ever in the history of operating systems.
I think I'm on Windows 10 right now, dude.
Windows 10 is still pretty bad. I would have stayed with 7 if I could have got away with it.
I would have stayed with Windows XP, dude. If I could have kept Windows XP for my entire life, 100% would have kept that.
Windows 98 Special Edition.
Special Edition. What's special?
It had all those full themes, and it was like the start button had a sound every time you pressed it, and it was a bit excessive to be honest. But
Sib says they can arrest you here without proof too. Really? I guess they can like detain you for a little bit. Ugh, dude, I can't get my chat to work.
But in the UK, the police can't detain you. They either arrest you or they don't.
Oh, I see. One sec. I'm gonna get Social Stream to work.
Because they, unlike in the US, they don't require what is it? I forgot what they call now. Burden of proof.
Burden of proof. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, wait. There we go. This is not the Social Stream Ninja I want. Oh man, one second. Hold please, 1 second. Get my chat to work. Do I need to run this as administrator? Like whatever, just fucking run, please. Thank you. I swear, they update an app and it screws everything up. Sib says, are most problems going to be loop laws? There will definitely be a lot of loop law questions. That is for sure. There will be lots of those. Okay, ooh, there we go. What? Now, okay, now it's working. Let me activate this source. Let me select live sources here.
Okay then, Shantrix, explain to me how Windows 10 is better than its Windows 7. Windows 8 does not count.
Yeah, well, it becomes bad, and then like they eventually fix the hot fixes and stuff. Here, let me see if this works. Test YouTube.
I've never had 7 break on me at all.
No, oh, it's not viewing my YouTube now. What the hell? Activate. Sorry. I'm sorry. I will figure this out. That one. Activate. There we go. Test again. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to make sure my chat works. Yes. It's because it still has the chat from before. Okay. Here, let me go. Test Twitch. There we go. Bingo. Okay, we got all our chat working. Okay, sorry. That was just really bugging me. What's up, Fedekai? Windows 10 includes features like Cortana, a redesigned interface, and better integration with other... What is that a ChatGPT response, dog? What?
Yeah. OneDrive is garbage and completely useless to anyone
absolutely,
that doesn't look
bro,
at this far.
I hate when someone sends me like a Google Drive link or like, a OneDrive link. I'm like, stop. Send me a Dropbox. I want just a Dropbox link. I love Dropbox.
Oh, the file. Send me the file.
Well, sometimes the file's too big. Oopsies. Good. 1 sec. Let me answer some of the questions from my UCLA class. Can you talk more about what kind of problems in relation to what we learned today? Oh yeah, when we learned about ammeters and like voltmeters. Yeah, we'll do some example questions, Sib, if you want. Fedekai says, do you know when the solutions will be out? I've kind of got ants in my pants, so I really messed up on 9 and 10. So wait, Sib, did you say that the solutions were posted? Wait, who? Oh, Mistral's here. Okay, what's up, Mistral? Yeah, are they posted on BruinLearn? Are they there? Also, Mistral, your mic is like kind of like half on. I'm hearing like a bunch of like.
Sorry. I wanted to ask for help on one of the homework.
Yeah, cool. Which one do you want help on?
I posted it in like the homework help. I had like for number
Perfect.
6, I had I don't know what my problem was, but like I think my I4 was like so off. So I was like,
Let me see. One sec. Homework help. Circuits, resistors. Okay. Find the power dissipated in the resistors. Cool. All right, let's pull this up.
We can't see.
Yeah, give me a second. It's loading. It's loading. Sensation. Anyways,
Loading.
it's
Get a
loading.
server.
Other big news, dude. We hit YouTube partner today, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fuck. Here, I'll show you. One sec. I got a cute little email from fucking Google today. Probably partially because my watch hours went up a lot from teaching. Where was it? YouTube partner. I'm gonna show it because this is cool. I mean, I started this YouTube channel 4 years ago. We've had 1.2 million views, and it's taken this long to like get to partner. Yeah, there we go.
well, it went sick in the spring, didn't it?
Yeah, the spring was like, yeah, we got like a lot of views in the spring on the AP Physics thing we did. But yeah, nice. We're YouTube partner. It's pretty dope.
That's dope.
Took forever. So eventually, I don't know, maybe we can monetize things. Dude, what? Mistral, how many megapixels is this picture, dude? It's still uploading.
Really?
Did you take a picture? Oh, I see. You used your phone to take a picture of your screen. This thing's probably like fucking 6 megabytes or something.
okay, I did it on mobile. I didn't want to do it on my computer, and then
Yeah, bro, dude, I can here, when this image finally loads, it's gonna be hilarious. First of all, it's still loading. I can like see down to like the pixels. One sec, it's still loading. All right, we gotta hold, please. We gotta wait for it to load.
Vert's off as well.
What's off? Oh, vertical. Yeah. Yeah, I should start the vertical. One sec. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll start the vertical while we wait for Mistral's picture to load.
Me second, man.
I clicked it. Stream. Go stream. Please. Thank you. Okay. Streaming. Sorry, I got so many tabs open. We'll see when that loads. It's still uploading. Man, okay. I'm just going to kill this, honestly.
Yeah,
okay.
me after Mistral.
which photo?
It's the photo of it's a photo of your computer screen. It was very high resolution, and so when that happens, it tends to.
I think somebody else just uploaded the picture.
Yes, I do see that. Yeah, that is slightly better. Well, I'm just gonna screen cap it is what I do. Yeah, it's just a lot easier.
For the love of God, learn how to screen print.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I get it. It's easy. They have Discord on their phone. It's just easier to take a picture. The issue is that like phones these days take ridiculously large quantities of pixels, and it becomes a mess when it uploads it. Because I guarantee you this file is probably like 6 megs or something.
And the photos are shit as well because they're really flat.
Yeah, well, look, like I can get like really into there.
Like, look, buy one of these. Buy one of these. They're not that expensive.
No, dude, no one's gonna buy that, dude. What?
Get a second-hand one for like 100 quid.
One sec, Daniel has a quick little thing, and then I'm gonna go into the circuit question. Daniel says, any fun advice for someone who did wellish in Gen Chem 1 but fears Gen Chem 2? Post-bac students taking classes later in life. Yeah, I mean, you're going to do great. If you do great in Gen Chem 1, don't worry. Gen Chem 2 is probably fine. You're probably going to do more like redox reactions and titrations. It's good to have a solid foundation for Gen Chem 1, especially involving, like naming things, like what's ionic, what's covalent, ionic charge. That stuff is all used a ton in Gen Chem 2. So advice, I would say, yeah, review your Gen Chem 1 basics, like your topics and stuff. And that'll really set you up for success in Gen Chem 2. And then you can always like come by here and ask for help with questions if you want. Like we do a lot of homework help and stuff. Okay, one sec. Let me get this running. Let me get that. Cool. Activate. Okay, we're good with that. Yeah, you had a B, but you worked hard. Nice. Yeah, redox is great to know. 100%. Yeah, you got it. You're good. Y'all are all gonna do great on the final. Don't worry. I'm not gonna. I see a bunch of loops here actually. There's actually 3 loops, right? So we got this loop. This is loop A. And here, let me turn the jazz music. Is a little too loud for me. It's like.
Sensei, Zenzen me and I your.
What does that mean? What is that? Is that Japanese?
Teacher, I can't see anything at all.
Teacher, I can't see anything. Thought I cooked, but I got cooked. You probably, dude. Fedekai, what do you mean you can't see anything? Wait, I can see you, right? Yeah. Are you? Fedekai, you probably did fine. It's just we were just waiting for your partial credit to come through. Okay, so let me do the first loop here, Mistral. So we start at V1, come across, and I'm going to be minus I1 R1, and then we're going to be minus I2 R2, and then this is going to be equal to 0, right? Let's do loop B, because we're trying to find the total power dissipated by all the resistors. Okay.
Yeah, I ended up with like 5 equations.
So I think you only need 3.
Really?
Well, no, fuck, you're right. I do need 5. Because I have 5 variables, right?
Yeah,
I1, I2, I3, I4, I5.
I tried to do like 2 junctions.
That's probably a good idea. I agree with that. So this is V2 minus... Okay, this is another tip, because I know I've gotten some emails from students saying that, hey, like, I'm really worried about only getting 6 hours on the exam because it takes me 6 hours to do a midterm. And the final will be a little bit longer than a midterm. And they say it's because of all the numbers and it's tedious. So I should have said this during lecture. I'm going to say it. I'll say it in an announcement. My number one suggestion is do not do things in terms of numbers until the end. Keep things as variables. As a physics person, if you're taking upper divisions like physics, there will be no numbers. Everything is algebraic manipulation of variables. So you want to get comfortable with just using the letters, and it'll save you so much time in the future instead of constantly typing out tons of fucking decimals and stuff. You don't want to do that. It's a waste of time. But I get it. Numbers are safe. Personally, this midterm did not take that long, but I got cooked. Okay. What'd you get cooked on though? Right. Okay, let's see. So plus I3 R3 because we're going backwards on this one, right? That's 0. All right, let's get our next loop. And then we're going to do 2 junctures. You have to also make sure that the junctures are linearly independent. Otherwise, you won't get a solution. Okay, so then this is V2 minus I4R4. That's it. Right? V2 minus I4R4 is equal to 0. And then, yeah, let's do a juncture. So I got I1 and I3 going into I2. So this is I1 plus I3 equals I2.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do I not include I5 in for loop B?
No. Because I5 doesn't go across anything. I mean, it goes across a battery, but that's independent of the current.
Okay, so we don't... That's what I did, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even think you need I5. I don't give a fuck about I5, right? I don't think so.
I thought it would contribute, but okay.
Yeah, I5 would only contribute if it goes across something. So if there was a resistor here or a resistor here, Mistral, then yes. But you don't really care about I5, actually. It's a red herring.
Okay. Right.
So maybe that's your error, but whatever. I'll just show how to do it. Yeah, you know why you might need I5 though, dog? Because of talking about I4 here in terms of a juncture, right?
So is it just involved in the juncture?
I think so. Man. Okay, so here the juncture you have is I4 is equal to I3 plus I5, right? But you know what's weird is we're introducing a new variable we got to figure out when we could have just we could have ignored it and just done this. And I think at this point you have 4 equations and 4 unknowns, right? I1, I2, I3, I4. So I don't even think we need to figure that out. I think this should be sufficient, honestly. Let's ignore I5. I'm not going to write any equations for I5. Okay. Okay. So you could do this the hard way with algebra, but that would suck. Don't want to do that. It's a bad idea.
No clutch.
Oh no!
RREF comes in clutch, right? Yeah, the calculator. So I'm going to write this as R1I1 plus R2I2 plus 0I3 plus 0I4 is equal to, and then minus V1 is equal to 0. Or here, fuck, how do I want to do this? No, I want to leave it like this, equals V1. You want to put everything,
What?
Yeah, what's up?
Wouldn't it just be 4, right?
Yeah, you only have 4 things you're unknown, right? I1, I2, I3, I4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then let's do something from here. So this is going to be R1 I1 plus 0 I2 minus R3 I3, right? Plus 0 I4 is equal to V2, okay? This one is going to be 0 I1 plus 0 I2 plus 0 I3 plus R4 I4 is equal to V2. And then this last one down here is going to be 1 wrong color. 1 I1 minus 1 I2 plus 1 I3 plus 0 I4 is equal to 0. Okay?
Okay.
Good. All right. Now I don't think anything was different in yours, right? Or there's nothing random.
I did like a 5x6 because I included I5 in like almost everything.
Yeah, you don't need I5 at this point because when the power dissipated by the resistors is only going to determine is only defined by the current going through resistors, which in this case is I2, I1, I3, and I4. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I was confused because I didn't see an R5, so I was just doing.
No, I agree. Yeah, it's a confusing thing for them to do. Yeah, it's kind of mean. Okay, so as a matrix, let me just like write out what the matrix would be. So R1 is 4, R2 is 3, so 4, 3, 0, 0, V1 is 12. 4, 0, minus 2, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 2, 5, and then 1 minus 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. All right. So this is our matrix, yeah? Now let's throw this thing on RREF. Where's my calculator? There we go. Calc.
I love REF.
I love it too, man, dude. Thing's a lifesaver, dude. It's a 4x5. There's a way to do this with, I forget what it's called. It's called like some snake method. Newton's method or something. I don't know. Some old dude got named after. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Sorry. Second matrix. Okay. Let me see if I got this right. 4, 3, 0, 0, 12. Great. 4, 0, minus 2, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 2, 5, 1, negative 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. Second mode, second matrix, math, RREF, second matrix A. There we go. Oh, they're actually kind of nice numbers, bro. Look at that. So I1 is equal to 1.5. I2 is equal to 2. I3 is equal to 0.5. And then I4 is equal to 2.5. And so then all that's left is to just multiply by the resistances to get the powers. So power equals 1.5 times 4, because that's IV. This is 2 times 3. This is 0.5 times, I don't know, 2? Yeah, R3 is 2. And then this is 2.5 I4 R4, which is times 2 again. Wait, is R3 also 2? Yeah, it is. Okay. 4 3 2 2. 4 3 2 2. Okay, so that's 6 plus 1 plus 5. 12, 13, should be 18 watts. Is that the correct answer? Good question. Let me go look up on Kudu.
There is a 17 watts, but not an 18.
Oh, well, then we fucked up. Fuck. Where did I screw up? Where did I screw up? Big Monkey Man says, what is this? This is for a UCLA class. One sec.
Got DVD to Oscarmo.
I don't know what that means. Sid, what calculator did you get? Did you get a TI-84 Gold Edition? Okay, is this DC Circuits homework, right? And then what question number is this?
6.
6.
15 is literally like the same thing, so I just wanted to get this one.
Okay.
No
Yeah,
idea
once you
what
got it set up,
anyone's
you're
talking
fine. Once you got it set up, you're fine. Summer classes, or are they back? No, this is summer. UCLA doesn't start regular till... Okay, so the correct answer is apparently 34 watts. So, like, I, like, massively messed up.
Wow.
Oh, you know why? Because I fucked up on my definition of power. I'm dumb, bro. Power is not
So
I times R. It's I squared R. Yeah, thank you. Wow, I screwed up, dude. I'm sorry. It happens. Okay. I was like, no, that's the voltage. It's just I times R. P does not equal IR. Okay, so if I then do that, that's 1.5 squared times 4 plus 4 times 3 plus 0.5 squared. Oh god, oh the exponent's got, oh, man, 1.5. You know, I'm turning that off. One sec. There's a mode for that. It's called math. I want it on classic. There we go. Thank you. 1.5 to the second times 4 plus 2 squared times 3 plus 0.5 squared times 2 plus... Ooh, it does the color stuff. Nice. Yeah, the color coding's nice. I know which one you're talking about. 2.5 squared times 2. There we go. That's the 34 watts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's dope.
Oh, man. It's kind of fun. Nice.
Is there things of what we did today on the homework?
I don't think there are with ammeters and ohmmeters.
I'm on like number 15 and I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the highest the homework goes on to is charging and discharging capacitors, which we did yesterday, right? Today was kind of, I don't know, like kind of fun mode of
So do we should we know problems on how to do what we did today?
Yeah, that's loaded. Like, do I want to test you guys on that? Because technically there's no homework questions on it. But we did have clicker questions on it, right?
Yeah, but wasn't it like mostly definition?
That's true. I mean, you're true about that. It's mostly definitions. You could you could calculate, for instance, like what the shunt resistance needs to be and stuff. But I haven't asked you any questions on that, and we didn't do any clickers. So I think if I were to ask anything about ammeters and ohmmeters, it would have to be conceptual, which is basically like, don't put an ammeter in parallel and like don't put a voltmeter in series, right?
3 point.
Yeah.
But then Shelby asked for a question on it.
Pardon?
Didn't Sibley ask for a question on it?
Sibley did ask for a question, so maybe Sibley, you're condemning your students to now having a question on it, because I can find one. If you want to see a question of one, let me find it. Okay, first of all, let me see if in the Kudu textbook if they actually do a question on it. Do you ever just blow up capacitors for fun? You know what? Don't do that. You know what that happens? I say you release the smoke monsters. Here, let's see what's thermal hazards. Where was like ammeters, ohmmeters? There we go. Ohmmeters. Yeah, I don't think there was any. Well, let's see. No, they didn't do any questions on it, did they? Let me see. No.
Would it be like for older content a good idea to just go over midterm 1?
Yes. Yeah, midterm one's probably a good one to cover. Yeah. So I mean, usually what I'll do, where's Sensation go? Is I'll take like the harder questions from previous midterms and I'll put them on the final. So if there was like a question that you got wrong on the midterm, try to do it again, because if you got it wrong, it's more likely to show up on a final.
I see. Yeah. So like I don't know why I didn't consider like the freaking the sound when you gave me the whether, because the radio started like, I mean, the sound started like a little like farther out.
Yes. Which one? The one with the stage and everything? Yeah, that one was intentionally kind of misleading in order to like screw with ChatGPT, because if you throw that into ChatGPT, it can't recognize that the speaker is located a little bit up versus at the origin. It thinks it's at the origin. And believe me, bro, I had so many people be like, oh my god, but I got this wrong. I'm like, I know where you got it wrong. But like also it is like generally confusing. So unfortunately, that's just like kind of the nature of how the class works with it being all online, is some of the questions have to be not as straightforward in order to prevent AI from being able to easily solve them. And that usually comes in the form of diagrams.
Yeah, because I think I saw like a similar question to that when we were doing it, and I just like kind of followed it and didn't realize that.
Yes. So that's another thing.
Fun.
When I create questions, they're not verbatim of what happened in a clicker class or what happened in a discussion or whatever. There's always something changed. I will sometimes put the same answer there that if it wasn't changed, and that's kind of to, catch people who are just like, oh, well, it's the same as this question. The answer's C. Like, go, keep going. But like, yeah, don't do that. You got to be careful. There's always something a little bit different.
That way, you wouldn't get any credit for the work.
Yeah, but I give a lot of partial credit anyways. I mean, I think I blanket just gave everyone 50% partial credit if you wrote something. So you already get a ton for, as I said, most professors just give you a fucking 0. They're just like, no, you got it wrong. It's no points. But I don't want to be mean.
Where's the stream at?
What's up, Shaq? Where's the stream at? Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not. Yeah, you sorry, I'm not streaming on Discord. Sorry, let me do that. Give me a sec. Where you been at? You missed out on like both our tournaments, dog, dude. What?
I'm retiring, bro.
You're retiring? I thought you said you got back.
I thought you keep up with this time, bro.
I thought you said you got back into playing video games, dude. What?
I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this. No, dude, never too old, man. Never too old to game.
I can't prioritize my coins like how others could.
Yeah, it's
which
okay.
I'm fine with.
Some people have more time than others.
I know. Yeah, I know.
someone said, "Do the
I know
res-"
for a fact though, I would dominate the comp scene, but that's
I know
not
you would.
enough.
It's not
Comp
enough,
is not
dude.
enough, bro.
No, you got to be a holistic student, dude. Amelia, which question is the resistivity one? Just give me the number, Amelia. I'll find it. Hey, everything good, Shaq? You living life, dude? You got your Corvette? What's going on?
Gone.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I got it in Fort, but not in real life yet.
Oh, Jesus. I got the Fortnite car.
But, look,
Don't got the real
let me
one
tell
yet.
you what I've been working on. How long have I been out? Matter of fact,
You got the Miku Mobile?
Does he got the
I think
Mika
I've been out
Mobile?
for like a good month or two.
What's the Mika
right?
Mobile,
A
dude?
month
What?
or two, right?
Miku Hatsune in Fortnite.
Oh.
No, I don't
What's-
play with like that anime nerd stuff.
No,
but
you don't like the anime stuff, dude?
I
Anime's
think that's
fucking
like
lit, dude.
I think that's like the pink and blue. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I never got
number
into
4.
it when I was little, so I don't
Okay.
watch it.
When you were
But
little,
look,
dude?
before-
Bro,
before
you're
I
like
go,
19, dude.
right?
What do you mean when you were little? Stop.
I said when I was younger, when I was like in my like
You were little,
childhood
dude?
days,
It's like 5 years ago.
little.
Okay.
Bro, when you were with King Tut and stuff when I was a baby, right?
There you go. I know. I'm old
Around
as
that
fuck.
time period.
What's up, Don? Good to see you, bro.
Hold up,
Everyone's coming in today, dude. All right, let me go find this midterm. Where is it? Okay, sorry. Let me go find it.
All right, let me hit my last thing before I dip, right?
Okay, what's up?
So, I think I've been gone for what, like 1-2 months now. So
Yeah, you've
I'm
been out
working
for like
on
a month or
bunch
two.
of projects.
What projects?
I
Tell the
have-
class.
I have my smallest project right now is working on some e-commerce stuff, whatever. with
e-com.
Some guys.
Nice.
But my biggest project is with like I think 40 different people, and these are like a bunch of my dad's friend and uncle friends.
Yeah.
And we're working on a water project, like a project to make a water bottle brand from
Oh, okay.
the
Well,
regions of
entrepreneurial
Asia.
spirits, dude. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
we're planning to make a water brand that's kind of like Fiji,
Yeah.
but somewhere in Asia.
Not like
I think in,
$15 a
like-
bottle.
Or no, it's gonna be like cheaper, like less than $2 per
Don't
bottle.
make it too cheap. People won't buy it, dude.
It's gonna be in competition with Fiji.
Okay. Cool, man.
Trust.
What's it gonna be called? What's the name for it, dude?
All right. We have many names. My favorite one is I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Asiagua or something like that.
Ajagua. You got to make the name kind of easy, but also like kind of exotic, dude. If you're gonna sell it.
Yeah, I mean it's literally Asia and agua together.
Ajagua.
Ajagua,
Nice.
yeah.
That sounds exotic, dude.
It rolls off the tongue.
Nah, charge $20 more. Claim it's premium. Claim it's got the algorithms in it, dude.
No,
Oh,
nah,
man.
like we actually had like a whole like chart and all that stuff with like minerals and like just so much paperwork. And
know.
even shipment too. It's expensive.
Yeah,
Because we're
Starting
getting
a
test
company is
water and it's like
yes.
yeah.
And you're also dealing with, especially if you're doing any sort of consumable, you got to deal with like the FDA and shit, dude.
Yeah, we
You got to get like insurance so like someone's not gonna like drown on your water.
yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
dude.
that's literally because we're doing it on land and not air because air is more expensive to ship. I
It
think
is.
It's gonna be here in like 3 to like 6 months. I think.
Yeah,
something
watch
like
out for the
that.
tariffs though, dude. Those tariffs on that water can be expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I ain't paying for it. I'm just like,
Nah.
you know, I'm working in a different field, but I'm still working on it.
Nice. Well, I'm glad. That sounds like a cool project. I did some ecom back in the day, so
Yeah.
I think it's always a good little. It's a good learning experience for sure. To do that. So nice. Awesome, Shaq. I'm really glad for you. That's cool. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah. I'm gonna see y'all later.
All right.
I'm gonna hit like dailies every other day or something. So.
Do it. Do it. Always good to see you, dude.
All right, peace out, yo.
Peace.
I was trying to do 50 because it was like the same setup as 6, but it turns out to be verbatim the same question with the same answer.
Is it literally the same question?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's literally the same question, the same answer.
Someone messed up there then. That person's not me. No, I probably should have vetted that, but yeah, thanks. Okay. I literally, dude, this class has been so fast that I have no time to do anything. that I'm just taking whatever homework questions got assigned in like the last quarter. And so if that professor screwed up, unfortunately, then yeah, it shows up in this class. But thanks. I mean, that's good. Now I know to edit that because we're trying to like formalize this into a completely clean course that doesn't have any errors in it. So that's good to know. Let me see. Thanks, Don, for coming in. Sorry, let me shout out Don real quick, and then we're gonna do this question. Sorry. Shout out. Busy day today. Love it though. Go check out Don Factorial. He's an awesome guy doing math. He sometimes does self-study physics classes. I think he was doing general relativity in the last month or two up on Twitch. He's super dope. And yes, the reason why all these companies, shipping is the most expensive thing. The material is cheap. Water is not very expensive, but shipping it is very expensive because it's heavy. Yeah. Okay, we want to calculate resistance. Resistance is equal to resistivity times length divided by cross-sectional area. Okay. What is the resistance between the inner conductor and the braided outer conductor? Okay. So let's look at our diagram here. I think I tried to give you guys a diagram, yeah. And the reason I did this is for those of you that are going to take engineering classes, I want you to get used to reading like technical diagrams, like seeing the words like OD and ID. So that's why I said here in the engineering world, OD stands for outer diameter. So that's like, here, let me like show a little diagram of it real quick. This for instance is called like the inner diameter, and then this right here would be like the outer diameter, if they were on the same. So inner diameter is like from inner wall to inner wall. Outer diameter is from outer wall to outer wall, and it's how you can describe the shapes of things. Okay. And we're given a bunch of resistivities. Turns out you don't really need the resistivity of the copper because it's so low that this is not really going to contribute. You use OD for absorbance for ELISA. What's ELISA? Is that like some sort of it sounds like some sort of biotech thing.
I thought the reason we only used the dielectric is that was the one in the middle.
That is also true. I mean, sorry. That is also true. Yes, because it's the resistance between the inner conductor and the braided outer cable. Correct, yeah. I mean, technically you could try to find the resistance like from the center here out to here, but it turns out you just don't add up any of the material in between it. But you are right. If I'm finding resistance between these two surfaces, then I don't care about what's happening.
I tried to use I also used the braid millimeter just for fun, and it didn't give the right answer.
Oh no. Yeah, no, I said ignore the braid, right?
Just making.
Yeah. I said okay, and then I said yeah, the foil shield is thin enough to neglect. For this question, I used rho L over A and then found the resistance of the braid and then the resistance of the dielectric, but added the two. But that was definitely not the right idea. No, I think it's okay. It's just how you calculate the resistance is probably wrong. I think you can just add the two, but let's see what it is. So, yeah, you have to first go across the dielectric and then the PVC jacket. Oh, I see. You don't need the resistivity of the braid. Did I give the resistivity of the braid? Yeah. So I think it turns out you only need the resistivity of the dielectric, because the dielectric is the only thing in between the inner conductor and the braided outer conductor. So here's the inner conductor, right? And then the outer conductor is the braid, technically. And so you just need the resistance between these two surfaces. Okay. So, what we do here is we know this is a cylinder, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build these... sorry. I'm going to build like cylindrical shells. This is actually a calculus thing for you math guys watching. This is why math and physics sometimes come together. And we know that the surface area of this is going to be equal to 2 pi r, right? 2 pi r is going to give you this circumference, and then times the length. And then so dv is going to equal 2 pi rl dr. Okay, because then it's the surface area times like that dr as we go outwards. Yeah. So this is it's like, you know, it's area.
I think they gave the formula in the book, right?
They might have given it in the book. Yeah, there's probably like an equation. I'm just gonna show how you can do it like from straight principle here.
Yeah, I think you derived it in class.
Oh, I probably did. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So dr is equal to rho L times A. Oh, I see. Okay. Because it depends on the cross-sectional area. Okay. I think so. Sorry, this is not like resistance density. The resistivity and resistance are related. They're inverse related here. Okay. So, what do I want to do here? Yeah. dr is equal, or d resistance is equal to rho L over A, and then that's times dr. So if I want to get the total resistance, I have to integrate over a bunch of radii as I go outwards. All right, so let's leave this as variables. So then this becomes rho L over, and then the cross-sectional area, so that's the area here that gets seen. That's going to be 2 pi r over L. Or 2 pi r L, sorry. And then that's the resistance for just wait. I think I'm getting it here. Sorry. This is a confusing question, actually. L refers to how long the direction that you're going to between the two things for resistance. So in this case, current wants to flow from this conductor on the inside. One sec, let me do it. It wants to flow from here out to here, because this is going to be the negative side. So in that case, this is like the L. This is like the length of your wire connecting your two potential surfaces that want current to flow. And then your surface area is actually the entire 2 pi RL. Yeah. I hate that we're using so many of this. I'm using like R for like radius, but also for resistance, and then I'm using L for length, but there's length of the wire, and then there's length going from the center conductor to the outer conductor. It's confusing. Yeah. So yeah, this is what happens. This is positively charged, guys, right? This has like some positive charge on it. The outer conductor is negatively charged. And so when you're measuring resistance, you're measuring the resistance of current flowing from here out to here. Okay, I see why this is going to be an integral now. Okay. So, yes. Okay, so resistance. Let's ignore this. Well, actually, I can kind of use this. Resistance is equal to rho L over A. Okay. So D resistance, so like the infinitesimally small part of resistance, is equal to rho DL. times a. And what you want to do is you want to integrate over the length this way. Okay, I know this already has a length this way as well. That's going to come into play with the surface area. Because as you're moving from here to here, suddenly the surface area that the current is seeing is getting bigger and bigger. Because you're moving like further away from the inside of a cylinder. So if we call... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call this direction, just to make things simple, I'm going to call this direction X. And then I'm going to call this direction, like, Y. Okay. I guess, well, here, let's call it, like, Z. Sorry. X and Z makes more sense. It's axial. Okay. So then, D this is equal to rho. DL is now going to be dx, because that's the direction we're moving. So we're going to say dx. And then the surface area that you're going to see actually depends, right, on how far out you are. As you go further out, you see more surface area. And so that's going to end up being 2 pi x times z. Okay? And then this is going to be equal to D resistance. Okay. Does that make sense so far, Amelia? How I'm doing this? And anybody else who's watching? This is a tricky question. It's a pretty well-known one, just the resistance of a coax, but I think doing the actual derivation can be like kind of weird sometimes. Yeah. So Big Monkey Man, this is a case of where the area of a conductive substance is changing, right? Because as you get from the center to the outside of the coax cable, you're seeing more area. You're good, Amelia. It's okay. All right, I'm just gonna go forward with this. So if I integrate this, okay, that's gonna be equal to let's just keep all the constants out. So rho over 2 pi z integral of dx over x. And then where are we going from? We're going from the conductor, which is going to start with a radius of this divided by 2, right? Because this is the diameter. So this is 0.5... Fuck. What's up, Math Dork? Appreciate the follow, dog. Here, I'm going to just say 1.02 times 10 to the minus 3 over 2. And then it's going to go out to the outer diameter of the braid. And that's 5.36 divided by 2, right? Yeah, okay. Or wait, no. We want to go to the outer diameter of the dielectric, right? Yeah, okay. There are so many red herring numbers in this because you only want between these two. I don't care about this because the resistivity for the braid is really, really low because it's conducting. Soldering iron, maybe? Yeah, soldering iron kind of works out, yeah. Okay, so I want the outer diameter of the dielectric. And the outer diameter of the dielectric is 4.57 times 10 to the minus 3 over 2. Cool. Still having fun. Hoot's mom? What's Hoot's mom, dude? Okay, integral of dx over x. This is ln of x. So you have rho over 2 pi z ln of x. So integral of dx over x is ln of x. And if you're going from R1 to R2, that's ln of R2 minus ln of R1, which is the same thing as ln of R2 divided by R1. So then this is going to be 4.57 times 10 to the minus 3 over 2 divided by 1.02 times 10 to the minus 3 over 2. Oh, cool thing here. If you had accidentally used outer diameter instead of dividing by 2 for radius, you still get the same answer. Because divide by 2 goes away. Okay. Okay, so then the resistivity of the dielectric is 2 times 10 to the 12th. Okay, so you have 2 times 10 to the 12th. It's caboose and screws. What? 2 pi and then z was 100 meters. Oh, see, yeah. Oh, see, I learned something every day with the... Okay. And then this is ln. Oh, and since they're both 10 to the minus 3, you can just say 4.57 over 1.02. Okay. I think that's the right answer. Unless I, like, totally botched this. Good question, though. Divided by 2 times pi times 100 times the ln of 4.57 divided by 1.02. Big number with 4s and stuff. Okay, but I think that's 4.77 times 10 to the 9. Yeah, cool. So it is this answer. Wow. Okay, cool. We did it. Nice.
That's dope.
Fire. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for asking me about that question. Wait, where'd you go, Sensation? I don't see your camera, dude. What? That's dope. That was tricky. Hootsman or Hootsman. Hung rope night. Good to see you, Matt Dork. Welcome to the stream. There he is. There's Sensation. There's the Hootsman. Hootsman.
There's a moose loose about this house.
There's a moose loose about Sassus. Okay, cool. We handled that for Amelia. Nice. I can't wait to get on the game Friday night. What are you gonna play Friday night, Mistral? What's your game? What's your game of choice? Yes, Sib. What was your question? I lost. Oh, I lost it again.
Oh
no. Are your office hours the same times during the school year? Correct. Yeah, we've kept like the same schedule for probably the last 2 years. So I don't imagine I'll be changing it unless I magically get hired by UCLA in the next 3 weeks, and then they ask me to teach during one of those time periods, and then I probably will have to move it. Rivals? Ooh. Yeah. Rivals is cool. I haven't actually ever played it. People always talking about how like Rivals has really saucy outfits for the skins. Yes, Sib, love this. All right, we're gonna do Sib's question, and then HHH. I can help you. You want me to find the Fourier series? Yeah, that's okay. Cool. We can do it. Get on the game.
Why?
Friday night used to mean something else when I was younger. What did it used to mean, dude? What? Get on the game Friday night.
Get on the game. Prostitution.
Oh, prostitution. Okay. The oldest occupation, right, or something. I don't know.
What kind of ball knowledge is that, bro?
What kind of what is what? Sorry, Mistral.
What kind of ball knowledge is that, bro?
Yeah. What's this new thing? Wait, what? I have been hearing. Man, what am I thinking about? Never mind. Something came to my mind and then it came away. It's okay. Used to mean. Femvox, tell us what it used to mean. I'm curious. Hello again, lurking here from the beginning. What's up, Ethan? Okay. Sib says I have the equivalent resistance, and then going back up is messing me up. Uh-oh. Calculate the power dissipated through resistor RE. Okay. So, oh man, this is a mess. Okay. I see DEEF. Fuck, I can't speak today. DEF. This is in series. And then that's in parallel with C and B, right? So, RDEF is equal to 7 plus 8 plus 15. Oh, equal to 30 ohms. Okay, cool. And so now what you have... Oh, man, is those in parallel? Oh, man. Okay, fine. More circuits. Okay. And then this is now in parallel with 3 things. Okay. So now this is DEF. This is C. And then this is B. Oh, it means go out and look for a potential hookup. Okay, cool. I remember, like, if you said go out and game, like, it was called, like, running game or, like, spitting game. That was a thing. Yeah, that was, like, going out and trying to talk to females. I remember that. A lost art these days, honestly. Okay. So then I'm going to put these all together, Sib, here. I'm going to call this BCDEF. And so our BCDEF is equal to this to the negative 1, right? So in terms of 30s, that's 6 plus 3 plus 1. Oh, cool. 10 over 30. 1 over 3. Flip that. That's just equal to 3 ohms. Nice. I guess those guys were called playas. Yeah, they were called players. Now it's a very derogatory term to call a dude a player. It's like, no. Okay, so RA, BCDEF. That's equal to 3 ohms plus whatever RA was. What was RA? 2.57. Ew. That's the number that messes it up, right? I'm sure that is. Oh, okay. Good to know, Sensation. glad we knows these things. Okay, so then this is 5.57 ohms. Is this what you got for your R total, by the way, Sib? Did you get 5.57 as your equivalent? Oops, Sib wants to speak. Yeah. What's up, Sib?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, Sib?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
We can hear you.
Oh,
we can.
Can you hear me?
You. I can hear you. You're good, Sib. Did you get 5.57 as your equivalent?
Oh, I got 5.57 first.
Good.
And then I redid it and I got 20.29.
Oh, when you get the power dissipated, you mean? Yeah, let's see. Okay. R total is that. Let's calculate I total real quick. So I total is going to be equal to V equals IR.
No,
not 9 divided by 5.57.
Yeah, I had done it right initially, and then I redid it, and then got it wrong.
Uh-oh. Do you see what you did wrong?
No, so it is 5.6?
It is 5.6 ohms. That's equivalent, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay. So, I total is then 1.615 amps. All right, then we got to break some things. Okay. So, that means And then this was RCBDDEF. Also had, so these two things together was this, and that has this current, but things in series have the same current. So let me use the same color, sorry. So BCDEF is also equal to 1.615 amps. Okay. From that, we could figure out what V BCDEF is by doing V equals IR. So that's going to equal 1.615 times our BCDEF was 3. And so that's going to equal 4.85. 4.85 volts. Okay. So now, I know for this, right, that there's going to be 4.85 volts on each one of these legs. So I know I have 4.85, 4.85, 4.85. So that tells me that VDEF is equal to 4.85 volts. And now I know that RDEF, I think, was equal to 30. Yeah. So I can figure out what I would be. Again, V over R. So we do that over 30. That gets me 0.162 amps. Okay, and then looking at DEF, okay, which was this. We know everything in series has the same current. Okay? So that means that resistor E, so IE, is also equal to 0.162 amps. And sorry, we're looking for the power dissipated in E. Okay, great. And then power has a couple forms, right? So power is equal to IV, which I don't know how much voltage is on this, right? Because it's actually getting split between these three. But power is also equal to I squared R. This I'm cool with because I have I and I have resistance. So that's equal to 0.162 squared times the resistance of E, which was 8. Yes, I won't forget about you, Nick. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, yesterday I had a meeting with a professor who's teaching 1B next week, actually, and needed some advice on like how to teach it. I was like, okay, I got you. This was my first time teaching it, but here's what I learned. Okay, so then that times 8 should give you 0.209 watts, which in milliwatts is 209 milliwatts. Was that an answer choice for this one, Sid? I can also like go find it. Let me go find it real quick. This is direct currents homework, direct current circuits.
This one's not multiple choice.
Yeah, it's random numbers is what it is.
Oh, you get like 5 checks.
It's nice that you get 5 checks, I guess. Here, let me go through.
Yes, this one worked. Sorry about that.
Oh, but that number works?
I put in that number right now and it worked.
Fuck yeah. Okay, we did it. Yay. Yeah, did this make sense?
it makes sense what you're doing. I'm not sure. I think I just have to I'm gonna rewatch what you just did too, so I can see how you're going backwards. I know that if they're in series they have the same current, and if they're in parallel then the voltage is the same, but the currents.
The currents divide.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent you in the chat here, in the stage chat, I sent you an image. This is a screenshot of the whole thing, so you can kind of like go through it instead of like scrolling through
thank you.
Yeah. So.
Oh, great! Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. And
You're
then
welcome, Sid. Yeah.
You're gonna go over more problems after you said, or if you don't have time today, but about that what you were doing today, the ohm meter and the amp meter, those questions that might come up, or you said it's just gonna be conceptual, didn't you?
I think it's just gonna be conceptual, yeah, because I didn't do any mathematical things. If I do anything mathematical, it'll be it'll be like doing a circuit question. So, for instance, let me see. Like when we did yeah, like this for instance. If I told you what the resistance was here and what the resistance was here, you could calculate how much current is going into here. And that comes down to, right, that these two things have the same voltage. So based on the resistance, you can figure out the current that's going in each leg. That's something that yeah, shunt resistor. It is a shunt resistor, yeah. But it would involve maybe an ammeter and an ohmmeter, but there's nothing different from it than what you've already been doing with circuits. It's just a circuit with a special name, but it's the same concepts of what you've done.
Okay, thank you. And then we're definitely going to be asked for that equivalent resistance, right? Not just the loop loss.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, so this is a good This is a good question. The one that we just went over. This is good. Like finding equivalent resistance here. This is good. I like this. This is a good question. It's pretty long, but yeah, it's doable.
Okay, great.
Yeah, just practice knowing how to, calculate parallel, series, how to group them together, and then how to like break them back apart. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Sibley.
I appreciate it.
Okay, cool. No, you're wrong. Square root of 43 is 5 degree DE2. What? For Snabbit, dude. What are you saying, dog? What's he saying in my chat, dude? What are you saying, for Snabbit?
Dr. D.
What's up, Mistral?
If you go over any more physics, can you ping me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll totally ping you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me
take a look. My go now.
Yeah, what's your go?
Okay, I need you to explain to me in infuriating detail.
What's up, Equity?
Why, if you attach an LED directly to a battery, the whole thing just blows up?
Ah, yes. Because there's way too much current going through it. So let's look at, for instance, yeah, you're talking about like if you directly hook up a battery without any resistor, right, to an LED.
Well, when you were in primary school, they were like, you take a battery, you take a light, you attach battery to light works.
Yeah. Well, that's
so
because
sort of expect that to be true in LED.
No, because it has to do with the resistance. So one sec, let me get LED resistance. So we describe LEDs like this, right? And then this is like, because it's a diode technically. And it is a diode, yeah. And then, sorry, let me find out the resistance of internal resistance. Resistance of an LED.
96 teraohms.
Well, apparently the resistance depends on the voltage. Okay, well, whatever. Can I
So
get
it's
like
a 9-volt battery.
I know, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me resistance at 9 volts. Okay. That's how to calculate the necessary resistance. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it has to do with, like, diodes have a drop. Is it 1.8 volts or is it 0.7 volts? Diodes don't really have a resistance. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. Is undergraduate the first 4 years of college? Correct. That is true. Equity. Yeah.
See, that never makes sense to me. You spend an extra 3 years in high school, only then to have to take the A-level equivalents in the first year of college.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds messy to me.
Okay, I think I think I got it here, Sensation. So, you have to think about like the current that's going to be going through. So let's say we have a 9-volt battery, okay? And then there is, so yeah, because there isn't really a resistance drop across a, yeah. Oh, Sib says until, yes. Yeah, wait for me to send out the announcement, Sibley, about Albert. I mean, you can work through your stuff now, but it's easier if you can see what the solutions are. I'll get to it soon. Okay, let's say, for instance, you have a 9-volt battery here, and then you have a resistor here, okay? And that could also involve just the internal resistance of the wire, right? This technically does not have resistance, but it does have a voltage drop. If we were to use V equals IR, right? So 9 is equal to I times R. That means I is equal to 9 over R. All right? So, for instance, if R is equal to 1 ohm, which is a very low resistance, right? Then I would be equal to 9 amps. 9 amps is really bad for a diode. 9 amps is like what a hairdryer pulls. Like, imagine running the same amount of power you run through a hairdryer through like a tiny little LED. You're gonna melt things pretty quick, right? They say that right. It's because it's a semiconductor. Yeah. You want to have around. They say the maximum here looks like 20 milliamps. 20 milliamps is the max. Okay. So if you know, for instance, that 20 milliamps is max current for an LED, you can now solve for what resistance you need in line with it. So that would be R is equal to 9 over I, which is equal to 9 over 20 times 10 to the minus 3. So this is actually going to be a really kind of biggish number, honestly, man. So 9 divided by 20. He looks like he's good at Fourier series. Okay, we're going to do it. Okay, 450 ohms. So R has to be greater than or equal to 450 ohms in order for you to safely turn on an LED. Anything less than that, you drive more than 20 milliamps of current in your circuit, and then the LED just, like, combusts.
As opposed to a light bulb, which is presumably purely resistant on a curved scale. The hotter it becomes, the less resistance.
Yeah, so, yeah, a light bulb, let's say, like, a light bulb resistance changes with temperature, but yeah, because it's not an ohmic device, but like whatever. And let's say like 12-volt light bulb. One sec. I think for that, you still also kind of probably want a resistor, man. You want some sort of resistor. Okay. A 12-volt, 21-watt light bulb will have a resistance of approximately 6.86 ohms. And almost 30 ohms when it's hot. Okay. So, for the situation of a light bulb...
The resistance increases with temperature.
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we went over why resistance increases with temperature. It's because the molecules in the filament are moving faster, and so they impede electrons trying to flow through them. Yeah,
makes sense.
So if this is 12 volts, and let's just say it's 6 ohms just for shits and giggles, right? Okay. Then by V equals IR, that tells you have a current of 2 amps. Still pretty big, honestly, 2 amps of current to drive a light bulb. But filaments are a little bit more sturdy than like a tiny LED. A tiny LED just uses like a gap between like 2 really small pieces of metal. Yeah.
Now tell me about the 555 timer switch.
Yeah, the 555. Okay.
I never understood that. It's like, what goes where?
Yeah, the clock and stuff. Yeah.
Well, because it's like, it's got so many inputs and so many outputs, and you're just sitting there going, I don't even know how to look at this.
Yeah, all the different like slots on it can be kind of a mess. Yeah, that. Let me pull up a picture of that. While here, I'm gonna pull in. Let me pull this into. What is V equals IR? That is Ohm's law, my dog. It's Ohm's law. Okay.
Not to be confused with the Hindi word Om. If you write 30 Ohm, it looks like 3003.
Let's see, 555 timer. Yeah. So then these are microprocessors, or integrated circuits. ICs is what they call these. And so this, for instance, has a series as a transistor. It has a flip-flop gate, and then it has this looks like an OR gate maybe, or a diode or something.
Diode. Yeah.
Yeah. But these are cool. These are used for clocks. These are used to like time things and do stuff. But they're also circuits. That's very cool. Okay. HHH, I will do this, but let me help out Nick real quick because I missed helping him out last time because I was I had to go to a meeting. Nick, where you at? Come on up. And we'll do some questions with you. Where it's dark. Where is Nick? Who is Ohm? Sib says, will we get the regrades for final 2? Yes. I'm assuming we'll be able to do regrades. I haven't gotten to the point of checking when final grades are due yet. Soon. But yes, I assume there will be some sort of regrade process. What's up, Nick? Let's see, which ones did we work on last time? I'm trying to remember.
Can we do more this time?
Yeah, we can do more.
Thank you. If you would have plugged a hairdryer or whatever you were talking about, what would be melting though?
Oh. You mean with what would be melting in a hairdryer?
Yeah. No, you said if
you plug so much power as a hairdryer. If you put that much power into an LED, what would melt? The wires would melt. The wires are thin. Like, and the components of an LED are actually not really small. Here, if we say like up close of LED. This is what an LED looks like. Really close. Okay. See how there's not really much there? Yeah. So if you put a hairdryer worth of power in this thing is gonna fucking break. It's gonna melt.
Combust.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tiny little filament. Here. Semiconductor die reflective cavity. Wire bond. Anvil post. LEDs are cool, man. I mean, that's how it's like all this stuff works. Your screens work because there's a bunch of really tiny versions of this. It's actually insane that we can make these, dude. What? You're very welcome, Amelia. Thanks for coming by.
But we can't
yeah, look at that.
fix world hunger.
Yeah, well, Hamas can, I guess, or something. I'm not gonna go there. Okay.
What's that? You hate the Jews?
No.
Don't get me canceled, dog. All right, here we go. So are we using a bunch of tiny LEDs to look at LEDs? Yes. This is so meta right now, isn't it, Chantrix? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Of those arrested in the city for felonies or misdemeanors, only 32% were found guilty. 56%. Why are they using words in some places and numbers in only in others?
Yeah, that pisses me off.
Okay, I gotta write this. Okay, so 32% guilty. 50% acquitted. 11% failed to show up for trial. Oh no. So 11% no showed. 1% other. Okay, so then
I know some guy that didn't show up for court. I know a guy who didn't show up for court twice.
Oh.
And went to Rikers Island for a whole month.
Oh no, dude. Rikers is not fun, dude.
Oh, bro.
Of those found guilty, 7%. He what?
He's out now. Somehow he's alive.
Well, glad he survived. Only 50% of those found guilty were sentenced to any further time.
Lesson, kids. Never miss a court date.
We're sentenced. So. Dude, what's going on here, dude? Of those found guilty,
I don't know. That's why I send it to you.
Okay. 50%. I don't know what further time in jail means. Okay. When considered with the low probability of arrest for most crime, these figures make it clear that the crime control system in the city poses little threat to the average criminal. Delay compounds the problem. The average case took 4 appearances for disposition after arraignment. Dude, there's so many like terms in here, dude. Like disposition, arraignment. Okay. Average case, 4 appearances. After arraignment, or 4 appearances for a disposition. I don't even know what a disposition is, dude. What is this stuff?
It's another word for deposition.
Okay. 20% of all cases took 8+ appearances. 44% of all cases took more than a year. What's whack here is we're talking about like appearances and then years. Like there's so many different units here. Okay. According to the above passage,
confused me.
The crime statistics indicate that there's a low probability of arrests for all crimes in the city. I don't know about that. I mean, I hope, like, the probability of arrest for murder is pretty high. I hope. Like, what? Come on, dude. What? You're committing murder. You should get arrested. The average criminal has to fear from the law in the city. That's false, apparently. Over 10% of arrestees in the cities charged with felonies or misdemeanors did not show up for trial. I mean, that's true, right? Because 11% didn't show up. So that's why C is true. Criminals in the city are less likely to be caught than criminals in the rest of the country. Well, they never said anything about the country. So that's why that's false. Okay. The percentage of those arrested in 1983 who received sentences of over 1 year in jail amounted most nearly to so it's 32% were guilty, and of those 32%, 7.1% had sentences of over a year. So I think that's 7.4% of 32%. Yeah, so this one is because that, and then this is going to be, so 32% were even found guilty, and of those guilty, only 7.4% had sentences of over a year. So you have 0.074 times 0.32, which, yeah, that's about 2.4. Wait. And percentage, yeah, that's 2.4. It actually probably ends up being 0.0237, but yeah. You think it's 0.2? Okay, wait, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Sorry, let me do the calculator. I don't trust my brain right now. 0.32 times 0.074. That's that, and then times 100 for percentage. Yeah, that's 2.4%. Yeah. According to the above passage, the percentage of arrestees who were found guilty is 32%. Right? Yeah, it's just 32%. So it's just this. That's just straight from the passage. That's just this. Okay. I'll do one more set of questions.
There's one more question for this.
Oh, okay. There's not really a lot of math in this, dude. It's just a lot of reading, which is annoying, right? The number of appearances after arraignment and before disposition amounted to, yeah, the average cases was 4. And it wasn't 8 or more in the 44%. 44% was more than a year. So that just came from this. Over 4 for cases. We don't know how many cases per year get done, and we don't know between 4 and 8. Yeah. So I think the answer there is choice A. Nice. RoboCop, dude, no.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah. Less math, more comprehension. Yeah, dude, this is kind of like more English than anything. Okay. Do I want to read a graph? Sure. This is kind of blurry though, dude. What? How am I supposed to read this?
Really?
Let's see if it comes up.
I can send it if anything.
It's okay. I got it. Okay. Okay. In 2001, the amount of money budgeted for courts amounted to approximately what percentage of the amount budgeted for police? Okay, so 2001, that's here. So the amount. So this is police. And then this is other criminal expenditures. Oh, I see. And so courts is this one. Which, bro, that's really hard to read that line. I'm going to guess that's this one. Okay. So this goes from 0 to 25. And let's see how many steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 steps. So that means each one here is 5 million. So 10, 15, 20. You say like 22.5. So I'd say like 22.5 for the courts. And then for the police. Oh, I kind of like how you did this. This is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So each block here is 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's 640. So you have 640 for the cops. So then you do 22.5 divided by 640 to get the percentage of the courts out of the police.
You see where I wrote 60 on the side, on top?
Yeah.
That is courts.
You sure that's courts? Oh, I see. I marked probation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you're right. 60. You're right. That graph is a piece of shit, dude. I can't even read that.
Yeah, everything is.
That's such a garbage ass graph, dude. What? Okay. 60 for the court, so 60 over 640. Basically 10%. Yeah. I agree with that. In 2000, the police budget exceeded the sum of the amounts of budgets for the other 4 criminals as what? Oh, okay. Well, so you have to add up all the ones for 2000, dude? That's so rude. You're a time waster, dog. Okay, in 2000, the police budget was 600. So it's 600 million minus, and then we got to add up all these.
I wrote the numbers. I wrote all the numbers.
Oh, okay. I like that. 12, 20, 55, 55. So that's 110, 130, 142. Okay. So yeah, that's like 468. No, 458. Yes, cool. Answer choice B. Between which of the following years did the amount of money budgeted for one category of criminal justice decrease by about $1 million? Probably probation from 1988 to 1999. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Nice. We got it right. Yay. Good job.
There's one more.
Oh, there's one more one related to this one?
Yes. This one is so confusing.
If the $1998 was worth 96% of the $1997 and the $1999 was worth 90% of the 1997, the increase in the budget for correction in terms of the 1997, dude, oh, this is so confusing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so correction is the dots. So from 1988 to 1999, that was 5 million. Okay. So it was exactly it was 5 million. Is this adjusted to inflation? This is actual dollars. Okay, so it's not adjusted to inflation. From 98 to 99. Okay. So let's call X equals $97, Y is equal to the $1998, and Z is equal to the $99. Okay.
Where'd you get 5 million from? I missed that part.
That's the difference in the budget for the probation. Or wait. Oh, wait 1 second. No, correction. So correction between 1998 and 1999, that's like from here to here. So that's 5 mil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then, oh man, putting this in dollars is messy. Because it was from 1998 to 1999. So whose dollars do you use? Do you use the average of the 98 and the 99? Because technically I need like the 1998 and a half dollars.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think we have to use the halfway point of this, which is 93%. Okay. So I'd say like the $1998.5 are worth 93% of 1997. Okay. So then you just take your 5 million and you multiply it by 0.93. And that tells you how many dollars that was back then. So 5 times 0.93 is going to get you 4.65 million. So 4,650,000. Which I think is closest to choice D. Does it say the answer is A?
Answer is A.
That's fucking garbage.
I'm so confused. I don't even know what you did.
Correction, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's 5 million. Right? Each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, let's throw this in the ChatGPT.
Please.
Okay. The increase in actual dollars was 5 million. See if we can do it. Yeah.
It got 5.56.
Wait, the dollar is worth less. Shouldn't it be like more dollars then? Or maybe not.
I have no clue.
Yeah, wait, the dollar's going down. That means the value of dollars previously was worth more.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, wait. The 5 million increase is in $1999. So that should be worth less money in $1997. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Since $1997 are more valuable, shouldn't $5 million $1999 be worth less $1997? Yeah, dude. ChatGPT, are you okay, dude? You're absolutely right. Excellent catch. Fuck you, ChatGPT. Dude, what? You fucking dumb bitch, dude. What? Okay, look. Now it's doing the average shit. Oh god. It's confusing. It's so confused. Okay. I think it's 4.5. I agree. And that's kind of what I got. I got 4.5. 4.65, whatever. I don't think this is wrong. This is not right. Your court officers made a mistake.
Ask ChatGPT, then why does my answer show 2.1 million? Let's see what it says.
Okay. Wait, what? Wait, it's talking about the budget, dude. What? Oh. Fascinating. That's how you do it.
That's how.
Oh, they don't do the delta. Oh.
You give ChatGPT the answer and it says, "Oh yeah, this is how."
No, but I understand how they're doing it. I know how they're doing it. They're
Really?
taking the individual values here. Okay, so 1998 it was at was that 20? Fuck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 35, 40, 40 million to 45 million. Okay, so you had
yeah, I was gonna ask. Maybe it's that way.
40 mil to 45 mil. Okay, which this in 1998. This is a tricky question, man, dude. Is equal to 0.96 times 40. And then this is equal to, I see what they're doing. 0.9. And then they're doing the difference between these two things. Wow, that's tricky, man, dude. Really? Okay, so 0.9 times 45. 0.96 times 40. Yeah, the difference between these two, right? Is 2.1. Bruh. Okay, cool. Great.
Thank you.
Well done! Well done!
Is Bob Ross still around? Equity, you still around?
Thank you.
You're welcome, dude. Also, I could try to do Fourier series for HHH. Kind of a weird function, actually. What? F of x is equal to x from 0 to pi over 2. So you got this from like 0 to like pi over 2. Yeah, I'll send it to you. But then we have 0 from pi over 2 to pi. Figure out the Fourier series of that. Okay. What the hell is the Fourier sine series? Okay. And I want to do it for like an interval length. B-Event's an integral too, man? Ooh, that's ugly. Ooh, what's the meme, Omega Kent? Please tell me. Okay. We have like a saw wave and then kind of like a square wave happening here. That's a Python program. Oh, I see something here. Find the Fourier series. Okay, this is kind of close to what we have. AX plus B. Yeah, let's see that. Okay. because we do have ax plus b. This is a line, right? This is just a is equal to 1. I'm an electrical engineer. My girlfriend sends me mixed signals, so I'll set my oscilloscope and do Fourier analysis. Oh my god, what? That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Okay, this is B of n. And then I think we saw somewhere that f of x is equal to sine f of x is equal to the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of b of n sine, and this is n pi x over L. But in this case, b of n is going to be equal to integral 2 over L, and that's going to be from 0 to L, ax plus b. Well, that's just ax, right? Because the b is gone. And then that's sine n pi x over L dx. Okay. Plus minus. What's going on here, dude? What? Okay. Okay, I guess the length is equal to pi. But a equals 0 from pi over 2 to pi. So b of n is equal to 2 over pi integral from, we only care about from 0 to pi over 2. And then that's just going to be x sine n pi, well, oh, L is pi, so that's n pi x over pi, so that's just nx dx. Okay, cool. And then, is this a Fourier analysis I gotta do? What is this? What is this integral? This is an ugly integral. This is integration by parts. Because you want to drop this, but like keep this. Oh, then you want it to oscillate, I think. Oh god. Oh no. Why did you do this to me? Ugh. Because even mathematicians need heroes. Thank you, Dr. L, dude. Oh man, this is just a mess. V is equal to negative 1 over n cosine of nx, right? So then that's integral of uv. So that's going to be negative x over n cosine nx evaluated from 0 to pi over 2 minus, so plus integral 1 over n, and that's cosine nx dx from 0 to pi over 2. Okay, this isn't so bad. Oh, and then whatever, there's a fucking 2 pi out in front of everything. Don't forget the 2 pi. Okay, so then that's negative pi over 2n cosine of n pi over 2. Okay. The 0 I don't care about because that's going to go away. And then this is going to be plus 1 over n squared sine of nx from pi over 2 and 0. But sine of 0 is 0, so you just get the sine of n pi over 2. Okay. And then there's still 2 over pi. So I get negative. 2's going to cancel with this and this. Pi's going to cancel. So I get negative 1 over n cosine n pi over 2 plus 2 over n pi squared, or n squared pi, sine of n pi over 2. Okay, cool. Nice, and that's b of n. Excellent. Love it. So then, oh, the Fourier analysis from up here, right, is just b of n sine n pi x over 2. So that's going to equal to the sum, n equals 1 to infinity of this whole mess. And then sine n pi x over L. L is equal to pi, so it's sine nx. Okay, cool. Nice. Did it. Damn, that's just ugly. That's a lot of work. That hurts. Fourier analysis. Oh, Stonks says, I like to watch your streams before going to school. Gives me good luck. Hell yeah, dude. HHH says, thanks. My professor's going to teach me this tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, what's up, Equity? Equity, do you want to do your question? This is your question. Oh, let me make sure I save Nick's real quick. Or not PDF. Okay, in the figure, the radius of circle A is 1/3 the radius of circle B. I use a group world, Dr. L. They're pretty decent. They got like LaTeX integration in now. They got like rulers and stuff you can use. I find this is like kind of cool. Even got like a protractor. You want to like use a protractor? You can put protractors. Oh, it looks like they got a LaTeX editor too. That's really cool. Yeah, they're like $25 a month. I use them for everything though. Like even all my private tutoring goes through this too. And there's like a built-in webcam if you want to do that. So it just works. I'm sure like Microsoft Chalkboard or whatever is cheaper, but okay. So RA is equal to 1/3 RB. Circle A rolls around circle B. At the end, how many revolutions of circle A will the center of the circle reach its first starting? Okay. So you want to know like how many times it has to spin around this to do this? This is actually kind of a cool question. Okay, so the distance it needs to travel around circle B, so the linear distance, so we can say circumference of B, that's equal to 2 pi RB. Right? And then the circumference of A is equal to 2 pi RA. And so I want to know how many revolutions is equal to the distance 2 pi RB. So 2 pi RB meters. Just say like meters. Okay. And so every 2 pi RA meters is in 1 revolution of A. So this is cool. Watch. Meters cancel, and you get revolutions of A. Okay, cool. So 2 pi cancels. So you just get RB over RA. And RA is equal to 1/3 RB. So you get RB over 1/3 RB. So I think the answer is just 3. Is it? It's actually kind of a cool question. Let me throw this in the chat. ChatGPT. Just I like to always see what ChatGPT gets. The answer is 4? Oh no. Oh, it's a Veritasium thing. All right, let's see. The SAT question everyone got wrong.
Single student got wrong. Here it is. In the figure above, the radius of circle A is 1/3 the radius of circle B. Starting from the position shown in the figure, circle A rolls around circle B. At the end of how many revolutions of circle A will the center of the circle first reach its starting point? Is it A, 3/2, B, 3?
Let's see. Veritasium's about to tell me why I'm wrong.
D.
Also, this is on April 1st.
9/2,
This is April Fool's.
or
It's
E,
dangerous as a post.
9. This exam gave students 30 minutes to solve 25 problems, so about a minute each. So feel free to pause the video here and try to solve it.
Yeah, but I already solved it.
What is your answer?
I'll tell you right now that option B, or 3, is not correct.
No!
When I first saw this problem, my intuitive answer was B. Because the circumference of a circle is just 2 pi r, and since the radius of circle B is 3 times the radius of circle A, the circumference of circle B must also be 3 times the circumference.
Are they going to say that the other thing rotates as well?
Logically, it should take 3 full rotations of circle A to roll around circle B. So my answer was 3.
This is wrong, but so are answers A, C, D, and E.
Oh, so all of them are wrong.
The reason no one got
so the SAT just screwed up
is that the test writers themselves got it wrong.
Uh-oh.
They also thought the answer was 3. So the actual correct answer was not listed as an option on the test.
Where's part 2 though, dude? What?
In 1982, there was one SAT.
Okay, but where's part 2? Okay. Instagram thrives on leaving us dissatisfied. He uploaded 4 parts, and in one of the parts he goes on how the answers could be 1, 3, or 4. Okay, but that's too much, dude. What? That's engagement baiting, dude, at that point, bro. Oh, Omega says, I know that. Outstanding. Yo, HHH says, yo, add Subway Surfers so we can all lock in. That's actually hilarious. That's a good idea. You're saying, like, on my stream, I should have, like, Subway Surfers? Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah.
Have the exact same circumference. So by our initial logic, this coin should rotate exactly once as it rolls around the other. So let's try it.
Let's try to do it.
Okay. But wait, we can see it's already right side up at the halfway point. So if we finish rolling it around the other coin, it'll have rotated not once, but twice.
Oh no.
Even though the coins are the exact same size. This is known as the coin rotation paradox. This paradox also applies to question 17. So when we roll circle A around circle B, we can see that it rotates once, twice, 3 times,
oh, this is
and
wacky.
4
Why?
times in
Why is
total.
Does it have to do with the
correct answer to
orientation?
This question is actually 4. Once again, the circle rotates one more time than we expected. The simplest version of this problem.
Oh man. Well, ChatGPT got it, to be honest. And then here's part 3. Okay, thank you. Let's watch part 3.
It's one more time than we expected. To understand this, let's wrap this larger circle in some ribbon, and I'll make it the same length as the circumference. And then I will stick it down to the table as a straight line. And now it rolls 1, 2,
Yes.
3
See, this is the correct way to do it. What?
What's happening when we turn this straight path into a circular one is that circle A is now rolling the length of the circumference, and it's going around a circle. The shape of the circular path itself makes circle A do an additional rotation to return to its starting. So this is the general solution to the problem. Find the ratio between the circumferences of circle B and circle A, and then add 1 rotation to account for the circular path traveled.
But there is a way to correctly get 3. Let's count the rotations of circle A from the perspective of circle B looking out at A. We can see circle A rotates 1, 2, 3 times. And it doesn't matter which circle you are looking from. To circle A, it also rotates 3 times to come back to its starting position around circle B. Similarly, from the perspective of the coins, we can see that the outer coin only rotates once as it rolls around the inner coin. Using the perspective of a circle is just like turning the circle's circumference into a straight line.
Yes.
It's only as external observers that we actually see the outer circle travel
this is wacky, dude.
path back to its
The world is a lie.
giving us the 1 extra rotation.
We live in the Matrix. Get me out.
But there's even another answer.
Okay, I don't need to see the other answer. This person has already like broken my. Oh, he says final part. All right, fine. We're gonna watch it. All right, we'll watch the final part. Oh man, this person's breaking my belief in reality, dude.
Starting point. Now, in astronomy, the definition of a revolution is precise. It's a complete orbit around another body. Earth revolves around the sun, which is different from it rotating about its axis.
Correct.
So, by the astronomical definition of a revolution, circle A only revolves around circle B once. It goes around 1 time.
Now, other definitions of a revolution do include the motion of an object rotating about its own axis. So 1 isn't a definitive answer, but
I see. So there's 1 rotation from it going around, and then there's a rotation of itself.
Different solutions.
But it's really hard to formally prove that the answer is 4. I could give you some proofs if you want. Suppose you had a camera and the camera was always pointed at the center. So in your movie, it looks like the center doesn't move. In the real world, the center is going around the circle. Let's say it's going at some speed v. What's the velocity of this point? It's 0. And that's because it's rolling without slipping. If it had any component in that direction, that's what slipping would be. When you change your frame of reference, the relative velocities don't change. In the movie, the center always has velocity 0. So this point would have to have velocity negative v. That means the speed that this is turning is the same as the speed the center is moving. So if they always have the same speed, they have to go the same total distance. The total distance this turns has to be the same as the total distance the center moves.
Oh, wow.
In this problem, the center of the small circle goes around a circle of radius 4. So the total distance that the center moves is 8 pi. What's the total amount that the small circle rotates? It rotates 4 times, and its circumference is 2 pi. It's the same number. The total distance the center travels is the same as the total amount it turns.
If you look
that's cool.
closely at question 17, it asks how many revolutions circle A makes as it rolls around circle B back to its starting point. Now, in astronomy, the
Okay, very cool. I see it. Yeah, like the center of mass, kind of. Chocolate Cookie says, I'm cooked if I semi-understood math and physics at the end of high school. I want to be in a civil engineering major for college. Yeah, I mean, luckily Civvy isn't like super math heavy. If you were doing aerospace or definitely like electrical engineering, that stuff is very math heavy. I think Civvy is not super math heavy, but you definitely should understand. You're not cooked. it just might be helpful to go review some math. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to take calculus as any sort of engineering student. So you should look at, for instance, what the first chapter of any like calculus textbook is. And it's usually like basically all of pre-calc, all the tools in math that you need to know in order to start doing calculus. And you should make sure you know how to do that. I'll show you like an example of one of my favorite calculus books. I tutored for a class where the teacher asked that's mean. That's a really mean question. So for instance, this is a calculus textbook. And their first chapter here is I think it's called like pre-calc review. Let me see where it is. Yeah. Where is it? Dude, why do I gotta scroll so much, dog? Jesus. Here we go. Pre-calculus review is this is the first chapter of this textbook. You should make sure you can do everything in the first chapter of a calculus textbook. In your individual like engineering classes, I don't think you're gonna go much beyond calculus for what you need to do in those classes. Probably not much beyond pre-calc for the first couple engineering classes anyways. So just make sure you understand pre-calc. I was in a summer school for advanced math. That'll help you out too. You'd seen it on nice. Don raid a little bit. No, it's okay. Obi, yeah, you're good. Don did come here. Equity says, would you say Calc 2 is the highest level of math needed for pre-med? Yes. I think they stop out at Calc 2. For sure. Yeah, if you're doing like medical research though, you probably need DiffyQ, or I mean, I know it's not technically like a formal math class, but statistics. You 100% need statistics if you're doing any sort of like research class. What was your bench in your prime? Dude, my prime is right now, dog. I just benched the other week or 2 weeks ago the most I've ever benched in my life, which was 275. I think I weigh like 195 pounds right now, which is nuts because I used to weigh like 160 like a year or two ago, but I've been going to the gym with this one guy who's like super into powerlifting, and I've just like gained 40 pounds like overnight. It's crazy. Multivariable is Calc 3. Calc 1 is derivatives. Calc 2 is integrals and probably sequences and series. And then Calc 3 is multivariable. Unk has hopped on the sauce, dude. Is he juicing your water? Maybe. I don't know. Dude, I just like keep getting bigger. It's nuts. BC Calc is Calc 1 and 2. Correct. Yeah. And I think you get credit for Calc 1 and 2 if you do well on BC Calc. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying, Co? 3 and or 4? Sorry. It misses substitutions? Shows your triceps. Gee, my arms are right here, dog. What do you want? You gotta pay for my Patreon, dude, if you want the pictures.
Disqualified.
Trig sub is definitely in BC Calc. I would hope it is. Yeah. If it's not, then that's seriously missing. Yeah. You should know all the integration tricks, or all the popular ones for BC Calc, and then also they teach you about like sequences and series convergence. So that's a very important thing as well. Can I get you to do one DiffyQ problem a week? Yeah. I'm probably going to sign off here in a bit, just because I got to go teach another student physics. They got a final exam coming up. Then I got to teach another student chemistry. And then I also need to write my physics final for UCLA that I'm giving on Friday, so I'm kind of busy. A lot of stuff. Yeah, Obi can do them. Yeah, shout out to Obi, dude. Yeah, go follow Obi, dude. Obi has a great stream as well. Here, let's go find a stream. I'm gonna go. Here we go. Twitch. You met with a Princeton professor, and when I was visiting in mathematics, he told me their first year all majors do Stokes' theorem in Calc 3. Yeah, no. Stokes' theorem is definitely a Calc 3 topic because that's vector calculus. But yeah, here, if you ever want like more help with math stuff, and probably on like a different time zone that makes sense to some of you guys, Obi's a great guy. Here, I'll paste it in the YouTube chat for you, bro. Just go follow him. He can do DiffyQ. He can. Yeah, there you go. There's his Twitch. Go follow him. We have a lot of really cool math people on Twitch that e to the 2i pi. Yeah, that do math stuff. So here's also Zach's great. Zach's great as well. He's very well versed in math, so you can go follow him as well. And then I saw Penn Center today in my chat. I don't know how much more he's streaming math stuff because he's really busy as a department chair, but there's Penn Center as well. You need to redo that background picture? Yeah. So, Obi says that he specialized in differential equations, and he's taught the undergrad course for several years. So, yeah, we have a wealth of knowledge of experts here on Twitch, which is awesome. It's really cool. If you want to learn even like super crazy high math, like, I don't know, discrete, real analysis, set theory, number theory, there are people that do that. And they give you help for free, dude. Fucking dope. Okay. Let me check one sec if we have any more questions in the screenshots. No, that's fine. Someone was doing polarizers. And your YouTube has most of the differential equations class online? Oh, nice. Ko says, can I hear what you think on the non-locality question? What was your non-locality question, dog? I also don't know what non-locality means. What is your perspective on the known locality of mathematical objects used in physics, i.e. the Coulomb gauge fixed in E&M theory? Wow. Yeah, good night, Obi. Glad to have you on. Ko, unfortunately, I don't have an opinion on that because I don't understand it. I didn't do much gauge theory or theoretical physics in grad school. I did a lot of experimental. I was a plasma experimental physics guy, so I don't know about the non-locality of mathematical objects, but that's a cool question. Maybe I'll ask one of my theory physics friends. Okay. All right. I want to go make some dinner before I gotta go tutor, so let's close off the stream. Thank you everyone for coming to ACO Education Office Hours. Really appreciate all the questions, hanging out, vibing. All you guys on YouTube, Twitch, everything. Y'all are fucking great. Cheers. Love it. Yes. If you want to hang out with us tomorrow, we're going to be doing more math and science help. That's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get some help. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube. Thank you for everyone on Twitch, YouTube that... sorry, that's duplicating my audio. Thanks, everyone on YouTube. We just got partnered today. That was a long struggle, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. So now I get some new tools on YouTube because now we're apparently a YouTube partner. But we're gonna go raid something. Let's go raid. Where's my stream manager? You fuck with office hours for real? Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Ethan, for sticking around. And no, does it end when your course ends? No, we've been doing this for probably 4 years. The schedule has changed a little bit, but in the last 2 years, it's been about the same. So we will keep doing this as long as I can keep paying for the electricity in my apartment. Okay, cool. Let's go raid somebody. Who do I want to go raid? Nerduino's cool. Yeah, wasn't Nerduino? Yeah, let's go say hi to Nerduino. Yeah. If you want to learn about cosmology, space, and science, Nerduino's doing some cool shit. Go say hi to him. He's a cool guy. Okay, cool. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.